Why, hello everyone, welcome back to PlayFrame, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Story Mode. We're going to be raiding a castellum today. Which is, I guess, a fancy word for fortified bridge that we want to take. I'm excited, though. Let's go spy. Pippin is looking forward to the assault on Castellum Velladina. As am I. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond East End, just north of Velladina. Perfect, I'll meet you there. Come along, twins. Quayfriend, can you give me a ride? There's been a lot of big bugs. Whew, getting more deserty and no less scary. And very stormy, I was going to say. We're having that bridge. Whole lot of battle wreckage out here. Pippin, you out here? There y'all are. Perfect. Even should they be unaware of our plans, I'd be surprised if their western defenses were not heavily fortified, given the presence of allied forces at the wall. Probably true. What a good vantage point you picked. Nice view. Naught appears out of the ordinary at a glance. Well, let's glance twice, just in case. This ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for a long watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready in the event a passing patrol stumbles upon us, or worse. That's probably, given how shimmery you are, I think that's great advice. Upon reconnoitering Castellum Velladina, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh dear. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Well, okay. Let's begin.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh gods, it's Ralga's Reach.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Let's go!
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You! Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine! Mefred! Hell's take you!
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Seven hells! It's him! It's Zenos!
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
So spirited, and yet so empty. Ah, a magical barrier. Alas, it will not save you.
How? Yashola!
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
Kryl!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught. Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern. If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
Well, looks like we're up. Gods help us, they're killing everyone! We have to stop them while there's still someone left to save. On it! Gracious, that's a lot of people.
It's all over now.
Get him. Punch. Carve on through. There we go. The Imperials came from nowhere, started cutting people down left and right. Reinforcements are on the way. Spread the word. We should keep moving. Yes, let's do. Confound it. Nothing for it but to fight. 12 for Fend, it's a bloodbath. Remember, we're here to save lives. Defend the hostages. On it. Just pulling up the text for when it starts going too fast on me again. Hey! Stop beating that one up. Stop it. Yes, focus on me. I'm not a tank right now, but do it anyway. You're gonna get so punched. No, you don't. There we go. Forward! Those monsters. These people had surrendered. It's not too late for the others. We must hurry.
For the glory of the flames!
I really like having the portraits added up there. It's a nice touch. What the? Are those beastmen fighting for the Imperials? I've never seen them before. Wait, who? Where are they? I don't see them. Oh, yeah. You're a new sort. Sort of a wolf. All right. They took Lise and the others deeper inside. You've got... Let's move. There they are. We're not too late. No, we are not, although you're here. Well, well, a rescue party, is it? We'll see about that.
Rebel scum!
I'm not a huge fan of you right now. Nope. There we go. Gah. Who in the seven hells are you? I am Derman, deliverer of snacks and, most recently, kicks in the shins.
What took you so long?
Alpha, no, I need your help.
My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
As you command, my lord.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
I always aim to entertain. Alright. If we kill him here and now, we can end this. Let's give it our best.
As one!
I have no need for this rabble.
Be gone!
What's he doing? Okay. What the? Ah! Seven hells, not even Father could do that. Rough. You yet stand. Mayhap you have potential. Okay.
Give me something to remember.
Trying? Oh, okay. Don't love that. What are you doing? Okay. You're an intense one. With a lot of health. Okay. Look out. How do you have so much health? Better, but lacking nevertheless. Okay. I should probably... Okay. Don't love these. Any of them. Whew. Wear him down or try. Boy, he's a sturdy one. Yeah. Break the swords. I don't like my odds.
Don't stop now.
Whoa, okay. Wear him down. That's so many swords. It would seem I've misjudged you. This ends now. Ow.
Pathetic.
Yeah, well, your sword golf bag is stupid. Oh, he's gone, isn't he?
Seven hells.
Shall we give chase, General?
Nay. There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded.
Aye, sir.
You all right, lad?
I think my pride might have taken a knock.
There's no ordinary foe could best the likes of you.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
Yes, ma'am.
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise?
Of course.
I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
I'm starting to think we're not going to take that castle today. Man. You did well, Dermot. You saved lives. No matter what happens, remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. Yes, sir. Hang on, let me get this off my screen and then... I'm at your disposal. The haunted look in Raban's eyes speaks volumes. See to the wounded, Dermot. If they live, help them. If not, move on. Okay. Doing alright? Bastards paid no heed to whether or not the men they slaughtered were armed. Some of the sutlers. Damn it all. Hey, Alyssa. Glad you're still with us. What's done is done. The dead are dead. All I can do is feed the living and pray it helps them to grow stronger. Yeah, I guess. God damn it, Meffred. Weren't you the one telling me to use my head and stay alive? Meffred lies motionless, having breathed his last. Clenched in his fist is a small charm, which you take for safekeeping. He was already cold when I got to him. There was naught I could do. That charm must have been important. You best take it to Conrad. Will do. Why, Father? Why? More alive than I actually expected. Still around. There will be a reckoning. Mark my words. Oh, that is true. Hey, gang. All right, over here. Gah, in the heat of battle, I barely felt the pain, but when the fighting died down, it was all I could do to stay standing. Hey, medic. How are you holding up? No time to talk. I must prepare more medicines. Got it. I will leave you be. Sometimes it's best to just stay out of the way. It makes no sense. He brushed us aside as if we were nothing. Damn it, Alice, this is serious. You need rest. You seem ready to burst into tears. I'd fetch you a handkerchief, but... Don't tease your brother, he cares about you. You're worried about Y'shtola, aren't you? It's too early to make any kind of prognosis, but she's alive, for now. If it wasn't for her, it'd be me lying there. I wish it was. Well, she's under good care. Good to see you sitting up. Monago? Mefford? Where are you? A small wooden charm Mefford clenched in his fist as he breathed his last. This is... He's dead, isn't he? Mefford was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He once had an Imperial patrol chase him nigh on 20 malms so that his wounded would have time to escape. His comrades loved him for it, of course, though that only made him worry more. Did you know that he sent his men in Quarry Mill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, well, he did. The only life he was willing to risk was his own, you see. But that's exactly the kind of man who should be leader. The kind of man who deserves to survive. Not an old fool who's all used up. There's no logic to it, Master Kemp. There never was. Who stands? Who falls? In the heat of battle, we can but do our best, as he did. Mefford will be sorely missed, aye, but because of his sacrifice, many now live who otherwise would not, and they need us now more than ever. Aye, that they do. Forgive me, I had high hopes for him, is all. I am glad we still have you, though. I'll recover. My injuries aren't serious, though that was clearly by choice and not happenstance. They meant to take me alive. What can you do at a time like this other than curse the gods and your own powerlessness? Talk to friends, I guess. Master Kemp seems quite shaken. That he does. Rhalgr's Reach is no longer safe, as Pippin well knows. Our defeat was no near thing. It was total, a humiliation. We were powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. But we cannot afford to dwell on our future. As Alphino said, it is those who survived whom we must think of now. Rhalgr's Reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish what they began. We dare not remain here. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Castor Morians will need to be taken by chocobo carriage. Agreed? Agreed. Good. I shall oversee preparations for the carriages. In the meantime, I'd have you scour the infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during the journey. Got it. This I can do. Not the sort of snack I'm used to gathering, but I'm certain I can manage in a pinch. Forgive me, but it is imperative that I continue preparing medicines for the wounded. If you desire treatment, I must ask that you seek it elsewhere. Oh, I see. In that case, you're free to search the barber and take that which you require. I would not have our people dying en route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. Got it. I will not distract. Medical supplies. Gather, gather. Hang in there. Let's see. Supply. Here we go. Here's to hoping he's in a better place. Let's see. Ah, I spies supplies. Sorry, not meaning to be in the way. Let's see, give the medical supplies to the flame courier. Okay, where are they? There they are. Hello, hello. Lieutenant Durrami, Marshal Terrapin said you might have something for me. Yep. An assortment of potions and potables that may prove invaluable in keeping the wounded alive on the journey back to Castromorians. Here you go. 12 be praised. This should put the driver's hearts at ease. Tell the Vice Marshal we await his orders. You got it. Stoll and the others are safely strapped in. Don't worry, I'll be by her side the entire time. Thank you, Kryl. I'll walk alongside. They'll need protection in case the Garleans try anything. Hang on, you're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in one of the carriages? I'm not so frail that I can't make the trip on my own. Besides, there's still work to be done here. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished. As you wish. Then let us set forth at once. We shall move as quickly as our comrade's health allows. To Castromorians. Well. Powerful as the Warrior of Light is, these are the situations where you feel about as useless as anybody else. Which has to be a pretty difficult moment to create narratively. I kind of mentioned earlier in a previous episode how this expansion does a good job of sort of resetting your power level, not just because now there's a big villain who can beat you up, but just because, again, the stakes aren't your safety, it's the well-being and health of everyone you're trying to help. Let us pray they arrive safely. Master Kemp, your concern for your men's well-being is commendable, but I would urge you to consider your own. Conrad is a man struggling to cope with a bitter reality. You saved a good many of my men, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But the fact remains, our forces were decimated. In this state, we'll not be mounting an assault on Castellum Veladina or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects. But first, we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll join you all at Castromorians. Understood. We'll go and speak with General Alden. Y'all stay safe on the way. How you doing? This is the barber. You'll find countless injured fighters here. I'm surprised you're not saying something different. But I suppose it still applies, doesn't it? Okie dokie. Let me go report to the Flame General. I can see the Reach means a lot to these people, but it would be suicide to stay. For more than a decade, the Resistance has resided here, hidden from the eyes of the Empire. And just when we set our sights on Veladina, they strike. Do you not find that passing strange? A little bit. Pippin's already departed with the wounded, has he? Good. We've completed our search of the Reach and the surrounding area. As far as we can tell, Zenos and his men returned straightaways to Specula Imperatoris after quitting this place. It would seem he has lost interest in us. Which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. In war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave him to fight another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away. But Zenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor the place to think on it. I'll leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Castromorians. We can discuss our path forward there. Sounds good. I'll meet y'all out there. Hey, Lise. How you holding up? Kryle's with Y'shtola. She still hasn't woken up, but Kryle says she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, we could have hoped for no more. Let's pray she makes a full recovery. We lost a lot of good people, didn't we? I saw it happen, when that Skulls commander cut down Mefrid. A single blow, and that was it. Everything he fought for, all of his hopes and dreams for the future, gone in an instant. And do you want to know the worst part? It wasn't a Garlean who did it. It was an Alamegan. Gods help me if I ever... No, not now. Not while the General's waiting. Oh, Lise.
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Zenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors. But they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Nargo?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Zenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Zenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varys' heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
Well, we fight, and we fight, and we keep on fighting until we win. Maybe in Doma specifically. I have a feeling you're about to tell us, but I propose we just keep on punching until eventually we run out of things to punch.
Come now, even you have your limits. But then, so too must he. One legatus ruling two provinces a world apart, yes, divide and conquer. We kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more, thereby forcing Zenos to fight a war on two fronts.
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised, and I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild, and when all is in place, we shall defeat Zenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there, and make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
Man, this game's voice cast is so killer. Just in general. Like, every now and then you gotta, like, you'll be watching a scene like that and you'll kind of, like, sit back and remember, right, this is an MMO. This is an MMO, and, like, really compelling story going on with really interesting writing and a bunch of great characters, all, like, having their lines being delivered just A+ quality. It's fantastic stuff. How are we doing? I can't deny a part of me wants to stay and fight, but I know I'd be more use to you and the others. So we fight on, come what may. Sentiment notwithstanding, what other choice do we have? We've got a long road ahead of us, but it all begins with the first step. We'll stay in the Reach and rebuild. We'll reinforce our defenses, and if they come again, we'll be ready. You can do it. But I don't envy you the work. It was hard already. How in Limlin's name did they find the Reach? I thought their glamours were impenetrable. Yeah, I'm kind of also wondering how they found their way in there. I wish you well on your journey, my friend. Let's pray that when we meet again, our fortunes will be much changed. I hope that also. Ye gods, the pain. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Hey, you rest, huh? You've said your piece, yes? Now would you please return to bed? You'll never recover if you carry on like this. Well, say that to her, don't say that to me. I'm fine. I mean, a little bit hit with a sword that broke, but otherwise fine. I've called upon Stillglade Fane to send every available conjurer, no matter how inexperienced, to help with the wounded. I pray it'll be enough. If the rumors are to be believed, this is not the first time Zenos has spared his foes. They say he abides by an unusual code, takes pleasure in the fight. Whatever his reasons, we must use this time to our advantage. That we shall. It goes without saying, but the Scions alone have not the strength to topple a provincial government, here or anywhere else. And I'm quite certain the same can be said of the Doman Liberation Front. Nevertheless, we can but go and assess the situation for ourselves and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what good we few can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed to these lands to save Eorzea and her people from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task. And Eorzea lives on. Our present mission may not be as monumental in scope, but it's no less important to the multitudes whom we would free from imperial oppression. Whom we will free. Well put. You so have a way with words. Well, today's been eventful. Let's call it a day. And on Friday, it sounds like we're going to start making plans to go help out in Doma. Which that should be fun. Take care, all of you. And I will see you on Friday for more story mode. Goodbye.